We've been talking all day about goals. Goals, plans, and the importance of achieving those goals and staying focused on those goals. And I know I'm the same way. So many people say to me, but Lee, it's so hard to stay focused. We got a million things going on. How am I ever going to stay focused on my goals, my game plan, and making sure I get it done? I forget. I get busy. And I need something to remind me sometimes. Well, I would like to share with you what I use as a reminder for me. And that is my red wagon. I have my red wagon as a visual reminder to me in my office to help me stay focused on what am I doing, what's my game plan, how am I going to do it, and what does success look like? What does success feel like? What am I going for? What's it really all about? This is a visual reminder for me, and I'd like to share with you why it's a visual reminder for me. When I was 7 years old growing up in Detroit, Michigan, my favorite thing to do of anything was to go to the Saturday matinee, 12 o'clock at the RKO Theater. I have to tell you, that was an exciting event. And it was a big event because they had 2 feature films, lots of cartoons, newsreels, coming attractions, you name it. It was a full-day event. Now, of course, what this meant in this full-day event, I had to have snacks. I had to have something to eat. And that would include popcorn, and jujubes. Now, this meant it was 25 cents to get into the movies. 25 cents was my allowance, actually, so I was clear on the 25 cents. But my snacks were going to end up being 20 cents extra. Well, my parents said, you want another 20 cents, Lee? You're just going to have to find a way to earn it. So off I went, pulling my wagon behind me, going down the street. As I think about it now, I can hear the little wagon clanking along behind me, empty, going down the street. And I would go to the corner grocery store, and there was Mr. Sam, my good friend who owned the grocery store, and he loved it when I came in because he said I was actually good for business. I would take my wagon and I would sit in the end of my wagon. Every person who came through the line, I would look up at with a big smile because I realized I needed to smile. And I said, how would you like me to carry those heavy groceries home for you in my wagon for only 5 cents a trip? And I would smile again. Now, when I was sitting in that wagon, I knew I had a goal. I had a game plan, and I knew what the reward was going to be. I could taste my jujubes at that time. I only needed 4 trips, right? 5 cents, I needed that 20 cents. I needed 4 trips. And that was my focus, was 4 trips. So I didn't sit in that wagon and think, what if? What if they don't like me? What if they don't like my wagon? What if they carry their groceries by themselves? None of that occurred to me because I didn't know to think that way. All I knew was I had a goal, I had a game plan, I had my wagon, I had a wonderful opportunity, and I was going to be at that Saturday matinee with my snacks. So I stayed focused and I asked every single person who came through that line. I didn't try to judge, prejudge. I didn't even know about that. I didn't worry about rejection. I didn't know about rejection. I just stayed focused. And of course, that's what we're talking about, is staying focused. Having a game plan, knowing what it is I'm going to do, knowing why I'm going to do it, and knowing what the reward is going to be is what I keep in my mind at all times.